like Isa, Stephen Apia Asari, and Mauli Wayu are the 11 to the Red Army from Kumasi. In goal for them is the Guinean import Mohamed Kamara, captain for the side from Congo, Samba O'Neill, Lord Amoa, Francis Aqua, Zakaria Fuseni, his debut for the Warriors, joined the Kum Chelsea, and his debut, Seth Kojo, Patrick Siedo, Emmanuel entry the action as well, Kwame Poku, Albert Amoa, together with the man Amoa, the Kotoko, ready, looking all good. Looking all good for the game. Donning their red jerseys. Beautifully done by the Hope brand, who are the official kick sponsors of Kotoko. So we are live at the Accra Sports Stadium. It is the President's Cup. So Emmanuel entry the captain, sorry, Samba O'Neill, captain for the evening for the Warriors, and they have the referees in action today.
Yeah, so experienced referee Reginald Colin Samoa would officiate this game, assisted by Quiz.
Said Kelvin Osei SCB, captain for Artofok, and Samba O'Neill, both are defenders, and they're leading the charge in the game today.
Of course, you can trace the President's Cup as far as to 1969, where a Biswado beat Asante Kotoko by a goal to nothing to be crowned champions of
the then Republican Cup, right? Yes, but then
it is the 18th edition of the President's Cup. We'll see how it goes, Benghazi. And fans would forgive Hearts of Oak for a poor season if they can go on to win this game.
So all is set for the all-important game here, live at the Accra Sports Stadium. That's the Hearts of Oak team. In Habo and Konadu Yadom is the man issuing some instructions for the Phobian club who want to win the trophy they won 2 seasons ago when they beat the Warriors here in Accra to lift that trophy. Last year though, it was held in Kumasi, and Kotoko lost to Mosa from Abidjan or Cote d'Ivoire in Kumasi. The Phobians, as always, in their numbers here. So a minute silence to be observed in honor, obviously, of Portugal international Diogo Jota. So the two players, set of players, Kotoko and Hearts of Oak officials, all set. A minute silence.
Of Masoudi Dramani, and then he's had a lot to say, especially regarding a legacy, living consistency, showing consistency in the game. And then we'll see the first lineup that he's shown, and then the likes of Kwesi Asma up front, the likes of Hamza Issa, Mauli Wayo, or up front for Accra Hearts of Oak. For Karim Zito, he's had a very good record against Accra Hearts of Oak. Don't forget that when he was with Dreams FC, he didn't lose a game this season against Accra Hearts of Oak. And then when he came here in the last game in the Super Clash, he also made sure that they picked a point, a goalless draw here. So, coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Abdul Karim Zito, has had everything against Accra Hearts of Oak. Well, this time around, we need a winner. It will not end in a draw. We'll see how it goes, Benghazi.
And so, debut appearances for Zakaria Fuseni together with his compatriot in midfield, Seth Kwajo for the Warriors. And there you have the bench for Hearts of Oak, led by Coach Dramani. And for Kotoko as well, led by the big man himself, Karim Abdul Sito, an ex-player himself, and now in charge of the Fabulous side. Referee, very experienced referee, even though quite young, but very experienced for referee. Reginald Collins Amoa, he is the man for this evening game. Very experienced campaigner, and he's
right. So we count down to the game, and a big miss for Accra Support.
And we are underway live at the stadium. Hatsufo kicking us off. It is a goalie Shuab with a long kick up field. I'm going to control the ball in their own half now. Emmanuel Nchi looking for the man on the left side. Patrick Esiedu looking for the run. The ball be cleared comfortably there. Beautiful clearance there from Kelvin Osei Esibe.
You need calm heads, Benghazi. You need calm heads when you face the likes of Asante Kotoko, and you can see straight away Asante Kotoko making their intentions very, very known.
Throw in from the left side. Ball picked up by Francis Aqua. The man on the left side of defense for Kotoko in this evening's game. He throws one down. Get the ball back from. Oh, ball be cleared easily. That wasn't the best of crosses from Aqua. The Philippines take over the ball now in midfield. Hatsufo, player goes to referee says what? An infringement. He says play should go on, and so play does go on.
And we're going to have a lot of this, Benghazi. He was right in front of referee Reginald, and I'm sure he knows what he's doing. We need calmness in this game, and trust me, Kotoko putting their passes together and getting applause from the fans here. Let's see how it goes, Benghazi.
And that will be an infringement in favor of the Porcupine Warriors. That was indeed Patrick Asiedu brought down for an infringement for the Warriors. And they clearly are serving their intentions for
sandwich
this game.
Between two players there.
So the Warriors have the ball in the half now. Samba O'Neill locates his man in midfield, Emmanuel Nchi. But his ball to left side is kept in. Aqua has the ball on. But a connection from Kwampoku wasn't good enough, and out it goes for a throw-in. Kwampoku, you recall, joined the Black Stars team in the London special friendly that was played for the Black Stars. He was in action against Nigeria. They didn't see much action day on that day though. But here he is, leading the lines alongside Albert Tamwa for the Warriors. Goalkeeper Shuab Sharif. He will locate his man, Kunadu Iadom. Into midfield now he goes. Raphael Amponsa. The Philippines taking their time on the ball. Kelvin Osei Esibe, the captain. He looks up. That's a beautiful ball. Into the chance for Hatsufo already. And Kamara comes out and clears his lines.
Well, the long ball seen there, showing the clear tactics of Coach Masudi Dramani. And Hamza Issa was a second away from kicking that ball, but good goalkeeping from goalkeeper Kamara. Trust me, Hatsufo have their plan as well.
Hatsufo really are not taking this lying down. They are also giving it a fight. Last night, two ties match here at Accra Sports Stadium in the Super Clash. Game ended barren. 0-0 ended. But I'm sure today we'll have to get some goals going.
Obviously, we need some goals, Benghazi. And it is the first time in a while that we've seen a packed stadium here at the Accra Sports Stadium. And thankfully, it's the President's Club. The President is here. It is a time to make memories. It is a time to create history.
A good one into the box. Headed down a chance for us to focus to be a goal, and goalie comes out. And Kamara with that beautiful save for the Warriors. Another chance for Hatsufo. But Kamara Mohammed in goal for the Fort Pablos team, coming out in time and saving it from the foot of Hatsufo's man.
Maoli Wayo should have gone down, Benghazi. Maoli Wayo should have gone down. And you know, there's no fear. You never know. It should have been a penalty. But a good goalkeeping once again from Kamara. He's been shown to the test and he's proved worthy. And I feel that enough of him would give Kotoko the needed calmness that they need. But again, Hatsufo has shown that the long balls will come into play in this game.
A long ball into the Hatsufo half, and the Phobians regain the possession of the ball again. Ball into the Kotoko half. But we say from him, he locates his man on the left side. Aqua Francis back to NG. NG with a diagonal pass across, looking for the run of his man Lord Amwa. Gets the ball to Lord. The Lions man's flag has gone up. An infringement in favor of the Phobian club. Again, good ball in field for Hatsufo. Hussein Mohammed on the left side he goes, but that was a poor pass with a clearance for Hatsufo.
Of course, you remember the last time he played against Hatsufo, and then of course in Kumasi where he made a mistake, and I mean overconfidence, as we say. He was overzealous and it went a long way to affect them. He lost that game in the dying embers of that game, but I'm sure that he's ready to lead his side. And talking about goalkeeper Shaibu Post, they missed the services of goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, as I said earlier, and a very experienced campaigner. He's taking the Black Stars #1 spot and made this his own. We hope he will be ready when the Black Stars do play in September.
Man, set schedule. The ball will break down and the free take over now. Good ball from Asante Kotoko. Kwesi Asma is brought down and referee has blown for an infringement for Asante Kotoko. We've done 8 minutes of action. Still no goal to report on here at the Nations Wembley. Kotoko 0, Asante Kotoko 0. Still back in their own half. Asante Kotoko, Kelvin Osayes be the captain for the evening. Control the ball in his own half, looking for options, very few options. So he looks for Wanela Mankwa on the right side. Mankwa on the ball now for Asante Kotoko. Goes in full now. This could be an opportunity for the Phobians. Taking their time on the ball though. Back to his man on the right side. Kwesi Asma goes in field. But attack will break down. And referee has blown though for an infringement for the Fabulous team.
Gradually they're building up into this game, and you could see that of course the coach would have some words again with the players, and they need to take their time to understand the movement of some of their colleagues there. But then brilliant game so far, Benghazi, 9 minutes of play, and both sides have shown promise.
And that was a beautiful clearance there from Konadu Yadom, clearing his lines. Konipoku was trying to break loose, but Konadu Yadom meeting him and getting the clearance done. Ball in play now for Kotoko. Cross comes in, but ball blocked, and the Phobian club will control. Beautiful clearance, but back to Zakaria Hussein for Kotoko. He's dipping the Hasselhoek half now. Beautiful pass from him now. Locating his man on the right side. Pass to Peter Stiedu. And Stiedu's pass is poor. And Kotoko will lose out on that attack. It's Hasselhoek now. Counter is on for Hasselhoek. On the ball now for the Fabulous side of the Phobians. Mauliwayo. Plus comes to the chance. Oh my goodness. Hamza Issa was in a hurry.
maybe it should have been a diving header, but then the decision making was poor from
so
him.
much time. Hamza Issa had so much time to control the ball and pick a spot. Not a bit of options, if you ask me. Kotoko will try to break into attack, but attack will break down. And it's an infringement goal for the Fabulous team. Ball stopped there as Peter Amidou was trying to break loose for the Warriors. Kotoko got the ball in their own half. On the ball is Samba O'Neal. He looks up for the long ball. Sends one upfield now, but out is Shaub or Schwab. Sharif saving it for Asofo. He rolls one down to midfield now. He locates his man, Rafael Amponsa. Good ball in field from Wayo. Well, gets the ball to his man on the ball now for Asofo. Percy Asma. Asma on the ball still. He goes in field. He finds his man again now. Hussein with a shot. But he will trickle coolly into the open arms of goalkeeper Kamara Mohammed for Kotoko.
Hearts of Oak are gradually finding their rhythm in Benghazi, and you could see that there is clear understanding from the defense to the midfield. And then yet again, another attempt to go, but a poor mistake there, and timely clearance from Konedu.
Konado clearing his lines for the Phobians, nearly gifting Kotoko an opportunity. But ball has been cleared, and out for a throw-in for the Fabulous team. You're live on GH1 TV. It's the President's Cup. Live at Accra Sports Stadium. Two of Ghana's giants in football. Hearts of Oak against Kotoko. Who gets to win this trophy? 11 minutes done in the game. Samba O'Neal controls the ball. Back to Zakaria. Husseini looks up. Long ball out for looking for Kampoku's run. But straight to the arms of Schwab Sharif, who saves coolly for the Phobian club. Kampoku with a target for that long ball from Zakaria. But Shaub came out in time and saved it for the Phobian club. Rolls one down on the ball now is Kunedu Yadom. Kunedu Yadom locates this man on the right left side. That is Ransford Mensah. Cross comes in, been blocked and out for a throw-in for Hearts of Oak.
So the last time they met in the President's Cup in 2023, Hearts of Oak beat Kumasi Asante Kotoko in 2023 to be crowned champions of the President's Cup. But then last year we saw Asepi Musa coming all the way from Ivory Coast, and they beat Asante Kotoko to win the President's Cup.
So Hearts Kotoko take over now on the left side. Seth Kojo looks for Zakaria, his teammate, and the clearance comes from Zakaria into the House of Oak half now. Kunadu Yadom. He loses out now. Kampoku on the ball. Kotoko shoots one, and off target it goes from Kampoku. Idea was good. Execution though was poor.
Well, I mean, he wanted to catch the goalkeeper, but then again, Konedu needs to be very, very careful. And he was confident, but he was too confident. And then again, another mistake from the defenseman of Accra. So they need to be very, very careful. Trust me, Benghazi.
Kunadu Yadom must be very, very careful. Nearly gifting a goal to Kampoku for the Warriors. Long ball to the Kotoko half. Headed out though by Zakaria Husseini. NT Emmanuel, who locates his colleague in midfield. That is Seth Kojo. He turns around beautifully. He finds his man Aqua on the left side. Aqua now locates captain for the side. Samba O'Neal in defense. Samba controls the ball and gets the ball to his man Aqua on the left side again now. Kotoko. He goes infield. Even Osei Esibe with a clearance there for the Phobians. Throwing for Kotoko. Ball thrown by Aqua Francis to Kampoku, who gets the ball to his man Peter Amidou. Amidou back to midfield now to Seth Kojo. Poor pass from him, and the Phobians take over the ball now. On the left side there, go on the ball on the pass to Book is Stephen Apia. Sorry, Apia on the ball, he goes down. Referee has blown for an infringement for Accra.
It's been a fair game so far, Benghazi. A very, very fair game from both sides. But then, of course, Kotoko have had the clearest chance so far. Hearts of Oak need to up their game, especially up front with their decision making.
Kunadu Yadom on the ball now for Hearts of Oak. He joined the Phobians from Wafa some few years ago. Kunadu Yadom advancing with the ball. Pass is good. The ball be cleared there. And out will go for a corner kick for Accra Folk. Zakaria Husseini comes off west. It's the first corner kick, I'm sure, for the Phobians in this game here at Accra Sports Stadium. That was a good pass there from Konadu Yadom, redeeming his image for the earlier mistake he nearly committed. With that good pass, that led to the corner kick for the Phobians. Zakaria Husseini going over the tackle. It seems to have come off west though, but he's up on his feet. Corner taken by the Phobian, cross comes in. A good one to the box, and it will be cleared by the Fabulous team. Poor clearance there. Shot comes in. Again blocked and will be cleared now by Kotoko. On the ball now is Set Kojo. Long clearance. A ball cleared by the Phobians. Straight to Kelvin Osayesibe. Osayesibe will look for options. He gets the ball to his man on the right side. That's Imara Amankwa. Amankwa's pass is not good enough. Cleared and out. He goes for a throw-in.
Well, Hearts of Folk won the first time in 1973. Yes, and they actually played Asante Kotoko in 1973, and Kotoko beat them by a goal to nothing. In the next edition, well, it went again to Kotoko. So Hearts of Folk actually won this President's Cup in 2003 when they beat Accra Great Olympics by 2 goals to nothing.
Game back in action. Sharif, who joined the Phobians from Mashakim in the lower tier of Ghana football. On the ball now is Kelvin Osayesibe, the former 11 Wonders playman in defense and captain in the Phobians in the game this evening. His pass was cleared and out for a throwing ball thrown in by the Phobian club. Hearts of Folk deep in midfield. Pass is good to the side now. On the ball is Steven Apia. Apia trying to go by his man. Can you do that? He does. And referee says pitch gone. And ball will be cleared by Kamara Mohammed in goal for Kotoko. And now it goes for a throw-in.
Ding dong affair so far, Benghazi. And I told you last time it ended in a draw. Both sides, well, would meet this time around to make sure that they go all out and get a win. Because if it ends in a draw, he's going straight for penalties. And this time, I think that it has we'll see how his season goes, but it is the first game for him, and a win would do good for Masudi Dramani.
The Phobians with a free kick. Can they orchestrate the first goal in this afternoon's encounter? Behind the ball for Ato Folk, Raphael. Informed by the Pablos team, and the fans are shouting goal, goal here. Can this be the first goal for the Phobian club? It will be an in-swing guy, comes in, a good run, and it's been saved. Flicked over the crossbar by Kamara for a corner kick.
Rafael Amponsa wanted to catch the goalkeeper there, and Well, is that a cross? Is that a shot? Only the goalkeeper would know, and it was a good one. Goalkeeper was up to the task. Another corner kick for Accra Kotoko.
Corner kick for the Phobian club. This time round, Ransford will leave it. Phobians.
And the first gift has been given to Hamza Issa on the silver plate. All he needed to do was poke it into the net. It was at his mercy, and there you have it. Look at it. The first goal of the 2025 President's Cup. Oh my, Benghazi. Kumasi Asante Kotoko are in trouble. The fans are up on their feet and singing. Be quiet and don't be silly. And I can tell you that Kotoko will need a response quick enough. If not, they'll leave to Kumasi with a baton.
And so they will come again now. Patrick Essay on left side for Kotoko. He goes in field though. He locates his man, Seth Kojo. Back to Francis Aqua on the left side. To Kojo again now in midfield. They go all the way back into Emmanuel now for Kotoko. And he will look out for options. A ball headed down. The draws for Amwa. He shoots one. And ball blocked again by the Phobians. In defense, defending resolutely for Accra Asante. Ball into the Kotoko half though, but the connection was poor, and out to go for a throw-in for Kotoko. Ball thrown down by Francis Aqua. Aqua locates Samba O'Neill. He gets the ball to his man. That is Zakaria Husseini on the ball. But attack will break down though. Asante on the ball now. He goes in field. Ampon Sarafiel is brought down. And referee has blown for an infringement for Accra Asante.
Bengazi, I was going to talk about the goal again, and of course, you see a lot of crosses coming in for Accra Asante, and this time around, one of the crosses fell the way of the goalkeeper. He dashed it out, and it was a goal. But then I could count about 7 crosses just in the 26th minute from Accra Asante, and one of them has been meaningful so far. Kotoko will need to come back strongly. The confidence of Asante is very up, and I will not be surprised if they make another incursion, Ben.
Let's see if the Phobians can make it to that's the man, the goal scorer for Asante. Hamza Issa. He joined them from their junior team, Aroras. Got the opening goal here. Ball into the area, a chance again for Asante, and Kunadu Yaron's connection going out for a goal kick goal.
Bengazi, I told you off air that confidence is just like ketchup. When it opens, it just keeps coming, and now you can see Accra Asante going hard at Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Coach Karim Zito chewing his gum in Ferguson-like style. No, I mean, not perturbed at all, but I believe he has a plan. We'll see how it goes for Kotoko.
We'll see how it goes for Kotoko. Kelvin Osei to be on the ball. But he goes back to goalie Shuab Sharif, the man who joined the Phobians from Ashakim in the lower tier. Locating captain for the side again, Kelvin Osei SCB. SCB goes in full now. He locates his man Hussein Mohammed. Hussein goes back. Kwesi Asma now to Kunadu Yadom. Kunadu back to Hussein and back to Shuab Sharif in goal. Kelvin Osei SCB again to Raphael Amponsa. Amponsa with a long ball. It drops. Aqua is calling. Goes to come on. He doesn't come. Referee will blow for an infringement.
Bengazi, determination from Accra Asante to offset it. Amankwa in there, and poor communication, yes, from Francis Aqua and goalkeeper Mohamed Kamara. He expected the goalkeeper to come out. The goalkeeper, I tell you, is low on confidence right about now, and you could see that it was a ball he could have come out for, but he expected his defender to clear his lines, and nearly they would have sung another song, Bengazi.
Kotoko now will break out about the ball being cleared. Ball has been cleared. Asante on the ball again now. Kelvin Osei SCB. Long ball into the Kotoko half. And again a mistake from Aqua. Ball thrown down for Asante. Hamza Issa is brought down though. And an infringement for the Phobian club. Pressure mountain on Kotoko. And the pressure look at flashed in the face of Captain Samba O'Neill of Kotoko. Bringing down the marauding Hamza Issa.
Bengazi, Accra Asante are having a presidential ride. A lot of mistakes we've seen in this game so far. But trust me, the mistake from goalkeeper Kamara has caused them. And another mistake has caused Kumasi Asante Kotoko here. A yellow card flashed to their captain. You need to be very, very careful. Samba O'Neill would need to be very, very careful because another tackle would surely influence it. There you see the goal again. What a gift. What a clear gift. I said it.
It was a terrible mistake from Mohamed Kamara. It was a simple cross. And what should have been a simple save from him, he just could not do it. Captain Hamza Issa with a goal.
I remember Coach Karim Zito talking about Onana things when he was waiting himself, but then would have substitution and Accra Suffolk coach Masudi Dramani effective substitution there.
An early one, so Mauli Wayo is going out. That's a quite interesting one. So early on. Is he injured?
Yeah, I'm sure he's injured, and you can tell from his face, not too happy. I'm sure he would have cooked one goal for Accra Suffolk, but then you would have to take an early shower, 30 minutes of play, and a painful one to see a player go at this stage of the game, Benghazi.
Mauli Wayo out, and player coming on is Martin Kakari, the Mercurial player. Free kick for Suffolk, cross comes a good one. And Kamara saving, not on the first occasion, but fortunately recovered to save it for Kotoko.
Kamara would need to be very calm. He would need to be very, very calm. He spilled that ball again. Trust me, if there was a Phobian lurking there, would have seen another goal.
Kotoko trying to attack, but ball has been cleared. What will it be? Referee says a corner kick for Kotoko. 30 good minutes played in the first half. The President's Cup is live on GH1 TV, also live on Star FM.
Of course, also live on Ultimate FM in Kumasi and Empire FM at Intercradi Benghazi.
Corner kick for Kotoko. MP Emmanuel. He has meant to look for. Cross comes in a good one. Headed by Zakaria Husseini, and over the crossbar goes goal for a goal kick for Accra Suffolk.
When you get chances like this, Benghazi, you should be aiming for the target. It was a good cross from the right side. All he needed to do was position his header, and he would have goalkeeper Sharif in trouble or on duty. But then he decided to go way over the bar, and that chance goes away for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Lacking direction for a connection from Zakaria Husseini. It was a free header, and it should have done much better. Goal kick taken by Sharif. He locates Kakari. Kakari gets the ball to his men in midfield. Raphael Amponsa controls, taking his time. Goes past one Kotoko player. Beautiful play from Raphael Amponsa. Good play from Raphael Amponsa. But a poor pass, and ball be cleared by Kotoko. The referee was blown on infringement against Kotoko. He swung. It was a swing of arm from Kotoko's player, Lord Amoa.
Benghazi frustration setting in there, and a very, very poor one. You know, as a player, anytime you are on the run and you catch an arm in the face, trust me, it is very, very painful. You know, back in my playing days, I can tell you from experience, a very, very painful one it is. And a yellow card flash to Lord Amoa there. So two players of Kotoko.
And they're all defenders.
Yes, and they'll need to be very, very, very careful. Now, another chance for Hearts of Hope. We've seen their infringement very dangerous, and I must say that Coach Masudi Dramani has done very, very well. Benghazi, I've been impressed. 33 minutes with Accra of Hope. They know when to go for long balls. They know when to fight their men with short passes, and it has paid off. A mistake coming in and a confirmation of Lord Amwes yellow card there. A chance for Hearts of Hope to get a second goal.
Chance for the Phobians to go for a second goal. Behind the ball, the new man, Martin Kakari, together with Raphael Amponsa. And goalie Kamara will set his wall, his human wall of 4 men in front of the free kick for Suffolk. Can Raphael Amponsa and Kakari orchestrate a second goal for the Phobian? Let's see. It's Raphael Amponsa, and over the crossbar though, that goes.
Yeah, poor decision making. I'm sure he should have sent in a cross either. But that's what confidence does to you. Trust me, it elevates your understanding and gives your ability a boost. He wanted to go in for that goal. Maybe a cross would have helped, but then the play continues. They are still in the lead. Hearts of Hope 1, Kotoko 0.
Hearts 1, Kotoko 0. Kotoko on attack now. Instead with a throw in, a good one, but ball blocked by Konedu. He had on for Hearts of Hope. The Phobians strong and trying to attack. Ball is good, but blocked again by the Karen referee. Bring the ball back for an earlier infringement in midfield for Accra Suffolk. That looks like Hussein Mohammed. No, is Kwesi Asmarada, who was impeded by the fabulous player in midfield for an infringement for Hartlepool. An infringement on Kwesi Asma. On the ball now is Sharif, who locates Calvin Osei SB. Back to Sharif in goal for Hartlepool. Sharif looks for options, looks up. He balloons along one upfield, headed on goal. Ball be cleared by Samba O'Neill. He gets the ball to the midfield now. Set Kwejo, pass is poor, and out to go for a throw for Hartlepool. The Phobians really in control of this game so far. 35 minutes of action in the first half. We have 10 more minutes to go in this half, and they have been calmly in control of this game so far. Kunadu Iyadom will locate his man in midfield again. Mercurial Raphael Amponsa. Back to Kunadu Iyadom. Back to Amponsa. Beautiful play for the Phobians. Calvin of CSCB on the ball now for Atofo. It goes infield. Poor pass. And Kotoko take over the ball now. Entry will look for the man on the left side. That is the big man.
Bengazi, and look at the Hartlepool fans applauding every tackle, applauding every kick. They're enjoying themselves here. They're having a good day here. And you can just see what a goal does to you. I told you that they are ready to forgive the sins of Hartlepool. They are ready to forgive the bad citizens of Hartlepool if they can win the President's Cup for them this afternoon. But so far, it has been good work from Masudi Dramani's men. And temporary holder players down. And high foot. Let's see if Kotoko can get a response, a quick response. They need that quickly before the second half.
So, an infringement there for the fabulous team. And that was Asma. Temporary hold up here. 36 minutes played here. Your thoughts of the whole 35 minutes of action played so far?
It has been exciting. I think that the goal has charged up the atmosphere. And of course, you know, with the president around, why wouldn't you want to go? It would be good for the president. Now look at the fans there. Look at how the flags are up, waving. You can also see the cameraman. You can see even the kids with the flags. And there, of course, you see the man known for his popular hits, Oh Vera. Yes, D Black. Just in your shot. What the Kotoko fans, I'm sure, still believe that anything can happen in this game. For now, they are on their seat. They are sitting on nails and pins and tenterhooks. But I believe that a goal or a good reaction from their players would spark some joy from the Porcupine fans.
Can they react? That's an infringement for Kotoko now. Samba O'Neill with a long kick into the half of a calf. Ball headed out over by the Phobians. It drops. And Hamza is a controls the ball fast to fucking midfield. Hamza turns around, it goes down. Referee blows for an infringement for Atofo. Hamza Issa has been very impressive in the game today. Very calm on the ball. But very, very strong. Another change there for Kotoko. Kotoko responding with a change. And there it is. We'll update you on who has gone out and who has come in no time.
Patrick Asiedu is out. And we'll see the introduction of Insa.
Play goes on now for the corner ball. But ball has been cleared and out it goes for, that should be a throw-in for Kotoko. Entry Emmanuel will leave it for Francis Aqua. On the left side today, operator on the left side. He throws one in now. A good one, flicked on by Asante Patrick. But ball will be cleared. Entry on the ball now for Kotoko. He has to go back. He does so. He locates his man, Lord Amwa. Amwa goes in his goal. He goes down. The referee has blown for an infringement. And the fans will protest though. But that is an infringement on a new man. That's Peter Abidurada, who has now switched to the right side of our wings for the fabulous team. So can Kotoko get himself back into this game? We have 6 minutes of action left in the first half. The Phobians are by a goal to 0 in the President's Cup. An infringement it is for Kotoko. Again, entry behind the ball. He has meant to look for in the box for Asante. Can this be the equalizer here at Accra Sports Stadium? Entry behind the strict duties for Kotoko. A high line set by the Asante defense. Referee says hold on. He wants to have a word or two with Amankwa Emmanuel and Samba O'Neill for the call. So an infringement again. We are set. NP Emmanuel. He goes in a good one, but straight to Sharif Saub in goal for Atofo, who saves fully for the Phobian club.
Benghazi Sharif is no Father Christmas. He would not want to spill that ball. He would want to keep a good record, get a good name, and make Black Stars goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, who I'm sure is watching this game, he would want to make him proud there, and a good goalkeeping from Sharif.
Ball in play, have to focus in midfield. Beautiful play from Raphael. He got the ball to his man. Good ball, but ball be cleared by Kotoko. But to nobody particular, the Phobians are back on the ball now. And Ponsan Raphael been so impressed with him today in the game for Hearts of Oak.
Because it seems Hearts of Oak are everywhere. It looks like Hearts of Oak players have about 20 players because they're making every run, and anytime the ball is found, you'll see a player of Accra Folk there. Kotoko need to have their game.
Good ball over the top now. On the ball now is the big man himself. Albert Amwa with a chance to shoot one. And it's been blocked by Captain Calvin Osayasibe. That was Albert Amwa with a shot. A ball again goes in field. Headed out by Kennedy Yadom. Kotoko come again now. Peter Amidou. Back to Peter Amidou again on the right side. Amidou goes back to his man. Amidou Peter. Oh, poor pass. And they will lose out. On the ball for the Phobian club now is Kwesi Asma. Play goes on to the referee. Kotoko with a poor pass. What is this?
I told you it's a day of gifts, Benghazi. And temporary hold up players down. But again, I've been so impressed with this game, and of course, how Hearts of Oak have handled this game with the understanding they've shown, how the crosses have been sent to, the movements of the players has been excellent so far. I'm sure those listening and watching us, the fans of Hearts of Oak, would be happy with what they've witnessed so far. But then, for Kotoko, they need to up their game. It has been a lot of mistakes, miscommunication. And look at the fans up waving their flags, dancing to tunes from the supporters here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
And there, the slow ball of the chance for Kamkase, Albert Amwa. Going past his man, Amankwa slipping.
Oh la la, Vegas.
He had a chance, a shot from him. Look at that. That was visual defending from Calvin Osayas to be putting his body on the line and blocking that shot from Albert Amoa.
Good work from Calvin. Great work. He has shown, just like the last time he played Kotoko at the Papaya Sports Stadium. We hope this time he ends it very well. No mistakes from Calvin.
Don't forget, he was the man who ensured that Hearts left the stadium in Kumasi last season with just one goal, but play resumed. So let's continue the action here. Out the ball, go for a throw-in. Far cross to four. And referee
Masudi Dramani in his blue shirt, issuing instructions on the touchline.
And there the game starts again now. Kotoko trying to initiate an attack. Peter Amidou looking for Amoa. The ball be cleared by the Phobians on the left side. It's Ransford Mensah. Ball in full be cleared now by Kamara. Kamara, I'm sure, will not want to make any mistake again. The Phobians on the ball now. A chance for Asante. Good run. Ball slips in there. Chance still. And Kamara comes out. And this time around,
He makes amends, Benghazi. Kamara makes amends, but then again, great play from Akrasovok. Look at them again. Going in for every tackle, going in for every ball, and so much passion for Akrasovok. Someone would say that they've taken this President's Cup as a World Cup, and they have the ball again, Benghazi.
They indeed have taken the President's Cup as a World Cup, as was said by new coach Ramani. For the corner ball though, up here. He locates this man, Peter Amidou. Back to Maran up here. Pierce pass is good, but attack will break down for Kotoko, and the Phobia take over now.
Great play from Hearts of Oak so far, Benghazi.
Kotoko the chance now. I'm on the ball now. He goes in field. Look at this man, Kampoku. His pass goal cut out by the Phobian defense. And that was a chance for Kotoko. Attack was out. We do 3 minutes over the time here. 3 minutes of additional time added by the fourth referee. Kotoko on the ball again. Oh, poor pass from the midfield. And another poor pass from Hasselhoff, and Kamara will control fully for the Phobian.
Too many mistakes from the Porcupine Warriors, and I think that is one thing that Coach Karim Zito would be looking to repair when they get to the dressing room. And they've had some spaces. I mean, they could have gone on and scored the first goal in the early part of the game, but then a lot of mistakes from them. And yet again, we see Kotoko failing to find their men with the right passes.
Samba O'Neill with the ball in his own half. Samba to the right side, he goes to Lord Amwa. Amwa goes in for beautiful flick. And ball be cleared by the Phobians. Beautiful play from him. Wow. Great play for Asante. Not giving any inch to Kotoko in the game today. Kotoko again will come again through. But that's Emmanuel entry. Entry now locates Zakaria Husseini. And that was a poor pass out.
Yeah, he does locate him, but outside the pitch. And Kotoko, as I said earlier, they have shown some good signs. They have the quality, but then I think that Akrasovok has shown so much passion in this game. They want the ball more. They show that they want the President's Cup more, and indeed they are goal up.
They are a goal up in the game here. Akrasovok still with the ball. Oh, brilliant play from Ampon Sarafel again. He finds someone quite Emmanuel. Ball cleared by Kelvin Osei to the Kotoko half. Ball drops, and Samba O'Neill is pressed to that ball. He gets the ball in full, flicked on, but nobody there. It's Amankwa for Hasselhoff. Amankwa with a poor pass. And Akpapa will release this man, Amoa. The ball declared by Kelvin Osei once again.
Kelvin Osei should join the Ambi Benghazi. He has so much passion, and it reminds me of one no-nonsense defender I used to play with back in the day. Look at him again, conceding without a corner kick.
Looks like a corner kick with seconds action left here at Accra Sports Stadium. The Phobians consider corner kick against the Fabulous Lads. Can they hold on? Or the Fabulous Lads will have a response later on in the first half.
Or the fans are screaming, go, go, go.
Let's see. In-swinger comes to the good one. Headed out. But first to the ball is Lord Amwa for Kotoko. Cross comes again, a 4-1. And it's been cleared by Hasselhoff. And referee has blown for the end of the first half here. And Hasselhoff will end the first half. We are noticing in front. That goal from Hamza Issa. The difference in this afternoon's encounter here at Accra Sports Stadium. To end of play, first half score here. Hasselhoff 1, Kotoko 0.
Good game, Benghazi. I think that the fans here would be very, very appreciative of how the game has turned out. But we'll see what both coaches would employ during the halftime break. And we expect more goals in the second half, Benghazi.
Sure. But it's all fun here at Accra Sports Stadium. It's halftime goal. But watch out. for something special.
I don't know.
All right, so after 45 minutes of pulsating action, it is Accra Hearts of Oak who are up by a long goal. Kati Hamza Isa in the 24th minute, ensuring that the Phobians, they've sent that, shimmers the spines of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Well, they could not release those porcupine, spikes there this afternoon at Accra Sports Stadium. So it is 1-0 currently at Accra Sports Stadium. I've still got in studio with me Eric Bequin, a former Kumasi Asante Kotoko striker, a prolific one during his days. He can't sit, he can't just sit. Watching
Under 40 awards. Have you gone ahead of your age? We
need, see, every 50-50 balls that the has players when they want it.
that's true.
This is not that about football that we are coming to play here. Every trophy in between these two clubs is a special trophy.
Yeah.
So that was I was saying that this one game can make you and not make you at the same time.
That's
And that is what is showing. Because this ball, if Krampoku should have gotten patience and then composure, look, nobody was following you.
And his head was down.
It was down. So how? Because as a striker, when you push one ball, you raise your head to see where you are facing.
That's true.
And even our strikers are still playing short into the man. Look at Amon's ball, the one that the defender blocked. He's standing in front of you and you are shooting the ball. He's not transparent for you to shoot through him. And then even scoring, placing, we just pass ball into the net. We don't shoot. So you should have taken your time and buried the ball at the right position at the right time.
Yeah, so on your screens currently, he's taking the center stage now. Let's go over to the Accra Sports Stadium and enjoy Shatawale as he performs during the halftime. right, so Shatawale there with those performances. Listen, that's what he told you. He said he's the most wanted artist in Ghana. And on your screens currently, former Black Stars players and technical handlers, or currently of the Black Stars there, John Pentil, Fatal Dauda. Remember, these are legends when it comes to the senior national team, the Black Stars. They've seen it all, and they are currently on the technical team of the Black Stars, all in their numbers there at the Accra Sports Stadium. And is 1-0 currently. If you're just joining us, it's Accra Heart of Folk leading Kumasi Asante Kotoko Ketsi. The 24th minute goal there scored by Hamza Issa in that particular first half. I'm still here in the studios with Eric Bequim. He used to score lots of goals for Kotoko, but unfortunately for him today, his side is down by a lone goal in the first half already. So, yeah, Shatawale's performance, Eric. I hear you saying he's a spirit.
Oh, he's a spirit. that guy is a spirit, seriously, because you can see how he's commanding the fans.
Yeah.
And that makes you superior. That makes you, you are on top. Look at it. And that is what is going on. You see how they were all on their feet, trying to command from the back. If it's for the players alone, like the coaches will have sat down and then watched from afar. But you can see that the two coaches are playing the game at the touchline, commanding, giving instructions to them. Although they've done this at the training sessions and all that, but still, we are human, and you need to be reminded of what transpired during the training grounds and all that. And that is what I think they are all investing in it to get the results. If this is how Kotoko is going to play at the second half, by not winning all the duels, all the 50-50 balls, they are losing it to the House of Folk players. And that makes them superior on the day. So it's hard time they come back and play like they are playing Kotoko and Has. Because for most of them, when they are playing against Kotoko during their time with their clubs, they play like they are playing Champions League final. That's true. Now here is the hour. Come and showcase what made us to sign you. So that is where the scouting side comes in. Because you cannot just watch a player for one game and then you said, I'm going for him. How long have you studied the player? How is his consistency level for his former club? How does he play? So per all this, you calculate it together, then you can get the best out of the player.
Would we be quick also to say that most of these players do not get the needed orientation when they are introduced into clubs? Like traditional clubs like Kotoko.
Yeah, I think even Graham said it earlier on that sometimes we in Europe and all those places, they used to bring their former players to come and have interaction with their players. The position that you are playing, they need to have interactions with you, let you know the team, and be well educated on even the jersey that you are about to wear and all that. But for here, it's not like that. Do they even have a museum whereby when players come, they will be introduced record? I was scoring brace 2-2-2-2. So until we came to Kumasi, that was under floodlights when we were playing against Olympics, that I scored my hat-trick. Even after scoring the hat-trick, he told me that now we are head-to-head.
Yeah.
So
you're still not beating him.
Yeah, I'm not beating him yet. So I should try and score 4, then he will know that I'll beat his record. But at the end of the day, these are all some motivational talks that helps you as a player. But as we speak, there's no any old player who is even talking to them. Letting them know the velocity of the team that they are playing. And it's a bad thing. Okay. We just throw them at the scene for them to play without giving them the right orientation, like you are saying.
Sure. So, what's your prediction in the second half? We need to go over right now to the...
Yeah, I think the way the House of Folk players are winning all the duels, the 50-50 balls, it will be very, very difficult for Kotoko to come into the game. If they want to come to the party, then they must be very aggressive, not rough, but hard. They should show that they have come to the party. But for now, they are just behind the gate and they are watching the party. They need to come to the party itself. Yeah.
Exactly. So you heard from Eric Bequin there. He says Kotoko should come to the party. And what's the story going to be like in the next 45 minutes? Let's enjoy it. It's 1-0.
Massive thank you to the Ministry of Sports and Recreation, led by the Honorable Kofi Adam, the National Sports Authority. Tourism Authority for putting this beautiful thing together to celebrate the president of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes, the second 45 man of the day will commence. What is it going to be? Hands of fun! Hands of fans, where are you? Is it going to be hands of fun? Meet you! Is it going to be hands of fun?
DJ Legend.
Is it going to be Kotoko? Is it going to be Kotoko? Agrono and wonderful. Enjoy the second football. Substitution for Hannibal. Number 5, Calvin Osei yesterday out. In his place, David Okon Afane, number 46. Second half action just about to kickstart here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Substitution effected by Accra Suffolk captain Kelvin Osei SCB has been replaced by David Opong Afrane. And second half underway at Accra Sports Stadium. Already the Kotoko team attacking the Phobian side. So Suffolk with the ball in their own half now. And long ball upfield to will be cleared by the Pokemon Warriors, and out it goes for the first throw in for the second half. Live commentary and live coverage on Star FM as well as Ultimate FM and Empire FM in Takoradi. But we are live on GH1 TV. Throwing for us to pressure by the man on the right side, Ibon Amankwa. Amankwa gets the ball back from his colleague. Amankwa on the ball still. He goes in field to the man who has been so impressive. Runs, Rafael and Ponsa goes in now. For us, we have a chance now. Has to put on the ball still. Shot comes in, and unfortunately, poor one from Hussein Mohammed. His shot flying over the upright.
And a very, very ambitious one. But then again, Hearts of Oak clearly showing their intent. No time or no reason to defend. Going hard at Kotoko. And well, the substitution there from Masudi Dramani. I'm not sure that one was because of injury. But then Kelvin Osesibe, Ace out would also see now. David Opong Afrani in. A chance for him to get into the good books of Coach Masudi Dramani. Don't forget that apart from it being the President's Cup, it is a chance for some of these players to show the reason why they would still be at their various clubs next season. So I'm saying that Team Kotoko have shown good comeback this season. They have been one of the clubs who have gone to go down this season and come back strongly to go on to win. So let's see how it turns out.
Let's see if the Fabulous team can respond. We've done just under 2 minutes of action in the second half, and it still remains Hearts of Oak 1, Kotoko 0. Kotoko with a run. Peter Amidu brought down though. So an infringement for Kotoko. And that was Emmanuel Amankwa bringing down Peter Amidu, who has switched flanks again to the left side for the Fabulous team. Coach Tito's men will have to recover from conceding an early goal in the first half. Samba only with a connection, and referee has blown go for an infringement against Kotoko. That was Samba O'Neill jumping and connecting that shot, but in that process, he also fouled Kakari Martin of our Hearts of Oak. So an infringement, and goalkeeper for Hearts of Oak, Schwab Sharif.
Sharif has done so well. I mean, he's not faced any serious danger, but then he's been calm, and trust me,
the referee will warn him, no time wasting. No time wasting, warning there issued to the goalie for Hearts of Oak. Ball in the area of Hearts of Oak now. Shot comes in. Hamza Issa, I'm sure, was dreaming of a second goal for Hearts of Oak, but that shot was poor. The referee though had blown for an infringement for Kotoko. Ball affected by Kamara, goalie for Kotoko. There are 2 balls on the pitch, but play does go on. Kotoko with the ball in their own half. On the ball now is Zakaria Husseini. The only young Kotoko jumped 2 weeks ago and already making his debut. And wow. Amwa slipped.
Yes, the ball. An unintentional control there. And one for the cameras. One that will go a long way for people to talk about. But then Hearts of Oak have the ball now.
But that will lose out, and again, Kotoko coming again now. Alpha France on the left side. He locates Peter Amidu. Amidu on the ball on the left side. Can he go past this man? He tries it. He does enter the box, but ball will be cleared now by the Phobians, but to nobody but Zakaria Husseini. Kotoko, the career controls and finds Samba O'Neill. O'Neill on the ball now. It's the Phobian half. MP looking for the run of Amma. Controls with his chest, but straight to the Phobian defense line and cleared by Kunadu for Artefo. Kotoko with the ball again through captain Samba O'Neill. O'Neill locates his colleague in defense in Zakaria Husseini. Husseini now to midfield. He finds his man Sekaju. Back to Zakaria Husseini. Now to captain Samba O'Neill. Always very composed on the ball. O'Neill back on the ball again. He now finds his man in midfield in Set Kwajo. Trying to locate a run from Kopinao Poku. And he has been fouled. That's Kotoko has been fouled by the Phobian defense. Newman who just came on for Arthur.
David Obong Afrani going straight for the captain Amban there, leading his team. I'm sure it was a tactical change from coach.
I want to find out from Masoud what caused for that change, because Calvin Osei SCB was fantastic in the first half. I want to find out what happened. An injury-induced substitution or not, we'll find out later on. But for now, an infringement for Kotoko. And the man who joined Kotoko from Olympics, MT Emmanuel, behind the ball. The number 10 jersey for the foul loss team. Can he pull Kotoko back into this game? Some distance though, but looks as though he'll go for a direct shot. Will he? He down so a good one! Hits the upright. Chance to Kotoko, shot comes in. It drops, chance to the shot comes in, and what a miss from Albert Amwa. He cannot believe it. He just cannot believe his eyes. That was a glorious chance for Amwa. Look at it again. Shot was brilliant from Menti. Came off the upright. A chance to look at it. Amwa had space to pick a spot. He could not. And he has missed it.
Brilliant free kick, my Benghazi. And he went direct for it. Goalkeeper had no answers to that. Trust me, if he had found a target, it would have been the equalizer. But Amma had one simple task to just lay that ball into the net.
And Kotoko come back there now through Amidou. Cross comes in a goal! It is a goal! For the Porcupine Warriors, Amidou's cross on the right side. The header came from Adam, but unfortunately for him, it was only to his own net. So look at it again. Amidou on a run into the box, and the cross came in, and Adam had the ball into his own net.
A day of gifts, Benghazi. I told you I am a prophet. And we are seeing Father Christmas here in the likes of Konedu. Look at the posture of Abdul Karim Zito.
No emotions, even though he's still just pulled living, little emotions there. But the Freemen will come again now. On the ball, nice Kakari Martin. He goes to the field now. Shot comes in, and now the poor round from Kakari.
At the start of the second half, Benghazi, I told you that Kumasi Asante Kotoko have been one of the teams with the most comebacks in the Ghana Premier League this season. And right from the last of the West, they've shown good a chance.
What a comeback! Now, the coach shows emotions. Celebrating now.
Abdul Karim Zito and the Starches Benghazi are up and doing.
2 goals in 2 minutes. 2 goals in 2 minutes for Morocco. What a comeback. Kwampoku with the finish for the Warriors. There it is. Long ball to the half of Patsapok. Control there by Kwampoku. It dropped. Adams cross to Amwa. And beautiful cut back. And then finish. Easy as that it is.
And
full finish there for Kwampoku.
Again, Konedu at fault, Benghazi. Konedu was formed.
Live on Star FM in Kumasi, of course, Ultimate FM. The Phobians again, tackle breakdown. Kotoko again on the ball now. NP, good pass. The ball be headed out by the Phobians, and now he goes for a throw in fast for picked up by Albert Amwa. He throws one down now to his man, Lord Amwa. Back to Albert to defensive areas now to Samba O'Neill. Husseini Zakaria. Good ball across field. Headed out to by the fullback club. Zakaria on the ball now. Good back passing field. The chase is on. The fullback are on the ball now. Good ball outfield now. Hamza is on the ball now. Hamza. But the attack will break down and Kotoko take over again now. Good passing field now to Amidu. Amidu on the ball for Kotoko. Amidu on the ball still. Amidu shoots. And that was off target from his man Peter Amidu Aqua.
What's an open game, Benghazi? I'm sure this is what the fans wanted. This is what they were looking expected. We see Asma out and Theophilus Collison on. But then it is an open game, Benghazi.
Very open game here.
Any of these teams can go for the win. But for now, Kotoko are showing that they do have what it takes to win the 2025 President's Cup.
You're live to Sheriff
on the ball for the Phobians. Takes one outfield now.
Out the ball, go for what should be